It's okay, don't cry. Hopefully soon life will get better. That is 36-year-old Naomi Ramdi Hall of the northern side of the Parika Sea Dam. This is the closer to the Parika Stelling and the fisheries. And in case you're wondering why she's crying, it is because she's facing some real struggles and want to get out of the sea dam. She asked me to visit the area before the floodwaters from the spring tide started to come in. It was barely trickling in and I was able to walk in from the front. But by the time I was ready to leave, the trackway and other areas were flooded. Naomi's 14-year-old son had to drop me in a tiny boat to the fisheries wharf so I can leave. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Shabna Show. I'm at the Parika Sea Dam again, but on the northern side, right?
Yeah, the right hand side.
These people wanted me to see before the water started rising how it was, and then when it started to flood them, what the situation is. They really want to get out, they want their land. They've applied, but they're not getting any response.
This is the chicken pen I have here. There is, let me tell you, to get. It's the next pen went here, but I had to break it down because it fell down.
Oh, this your pen break.
Yeah, it fell down with this. It went on one side, so I had to break it down. So building back one, got build back one.
What are you selling here?
We sell little biscuit, little drink.
Okay.
Fine things.
Oh, nice little shop you have here.
It's just this side is the pen for maintaining my children, teaching to go to school. They're going for 19 years since I live in here. I'm a single parent. And I was like really glad that if the government could come out to assist me for moving from this place with my children. I just need a land. I already applied to uplift my letter at housing. And when I got to stadium, I didn't have all the money what they require for the and the letter. So I walk with half. So when I go, I didn't get through. They have returned me back to housing. When I get the 100,000, I go into housing. They put in for query. They say how they're going to call me. And from since then to now, nobody never called me back. That is in July. Last year, July. During October, the 2nd of October, this year, father passed away. So the little bit finance that I raised for the piece of time, I had to end up doing it behind. He drink all the days of life, and since me, he separate. And he don't even think about supporting his children or nothing, but how come me end up involved in during he death now? I get a message that he dead. So when my little son got out for be sure now that his father dead. So when he go up on the road, the police say, where is your mother? So my son turned around and tell he said, my mommy, my father and my mother left since me was a baby. So they said, no, we gotta get your mother because we need some information from since there everything left on me. The police keep calling me, the parlor end up me had to take place. Everything end up I had to bury me off my own. So the situation why I live here so is because I had nowhere to go. And for renting somewhere now, right about now, is a single parent, it's very hard. And then I got 2 children going to school, 2 already going. And the spring, when the spring come, that is the biggest problem. When the spring come, the children can't even get to go to school because sometimes be morning tide, sometimes be late afternoon tide. So most of the time, the spring actually is like every other tide. Sometimes I get a small tide, as soon as the tide raises again, it affects you again. Sometimes there's my little chicken and so just to braise me along with my children. Sometimes majority is dead out because they're flooded.
Naomi has 4 teenage children as well as a 1-year-old son from a different relationship which she is already separated from.
It's hard for me a single parent. Right about me, I can't go to work because this baby, I got a little son. And my little chicken. Sometimes the son got my auntie children who go to school, my auntie the house. And my auntie the chicken, and as soon as the chicken is sell, you got a house for buy back feed. You got a house for my auntie in the house, so it don't be easy. But just who you could go ask, who you could go and turn to. Sometimes people go turn back, give you something, turn back. You don't got to lash it back in your face.
Naomi, and that's her house at the back there. This is her mother's house. What's your name?
That's kind of black when we like him or
I see you do fishing work.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of hook is this?
Low hook. Let's call it low.
Low hook. Okay. Okay, so this is
This is
Before
a
the
little. This is a
springtime.
little. This is a little wall. You need build just to save the sun because actually here would be down.
okay.
It
Who
would be-
built this?
This is my father built
Your
it.
father built it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He built it just to stop off the wall and he full up in here so with the sun. Bounce here so it's coming in. You see this step there? Look how the wave goes start running, how the water goes start pouring. Every board, everything go float with. Sometimes even to daddy toilet actually the zone actually overflow sometimes. Because you see the situation. When the springtime comes, people in toilet are flowing over, then the children water got bathe with the same water. You got to wash with the water, you got to wash your wares, them, your clothes, something got bathe with. You're actually bathing with the same water.
Where do you get drinking water from?
I just store it in a black tank from the zinc tap. Rainfall water. Yeah, rainfall water. It's got saved it for just to drink and cook. But any other thing is the river water we're using.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when the water is low, how you make out?
When the water low, when it come up high, we fill it up.
Okay.
We get in chair for fill it up, and we store it in three them containing tank. Careful how you walk, cause you get hole.
Luckily, I wear my long boots. How you end up here?
Well, at the renting house, me and this children and father went renting house, and we finding actually the house rent coming up now. We gotta pay light bill, we gotta pay water rate, we gotta pay house rent, and then his job wasn't a big salary when we come. So a friend told him, well, this place, the place here, so come we come and squat. And we build a house, and end up now he end up separate. After these 4 kids, he separate. This is not the first house me building, living here with. I live him more down till to the water edge. But the house fall down, he done separate, so come, I end up move over this piece of place here, so full up here was a hole. So I full up it with me and my children, we full it up, and I started to sell plant and chip on the road.
Okay.
Made 2 big yards them, and then actually all 4 then started to sell chips. Then just go out on the stall and pick up some loose planted and so. And I started to do chip business. So then just go out and after sometime afternoon from school. Then just go out for sell his chips. So come again for build this house here.
Okay.
Easy by easy, I end up build this house here. So. But actually, it's the same 69 a day because when the springtide come up, the weight of the house is actually going down all the time inside the sun. So I just got to keep raising. So it's kind of hard, but.
Okay, so this is Naomi's sister. What's your name?
Lalita.
Lalita.
Yeah.
And this is your house over here?
Yeah.
Lalita, you actually living in the river, yes?
Yes, actually, yeah. Here's where we live. 18 years now since I live here. I applied since 2014 and nobody never called me. I went back, update my paper like about 3-4 times, and I went back in town and tell me go again when I got nothing. Never called me or nothing. So since 18 years I live in here. I buy here with a little house. After the small
You
house,
bought this spot?
yeah, and then I build back, and then I fall down, and then I buy the little money I had now, and I build back. Because after nobody, they giving me no way, and I get no way for go. Was me and my 4 children them. I don't have a husband. The little money we had now, we just build something because how long you're waiting and you're living down all the time.
Right.
So I decided to build a little house here. And the water just coming all the time, but since we went to live here all the time, water never used to come so much, but now it actually coming all the time. So I really glad if can get a little help and move out.
You want to get out of here?
Exactly.
You should get out of here. This is no place for you to
Yeah,
live.
because suppose now at night me and my son, my son alone live here right now. And if a night now, suppose it's water come rough now and then them ship just come in. Till when the veranda ship nearly knock it down.
Really?
So me I said night time if this water supposed to come so high and then breeze if it falls. Since the president went in as home minister.
Housing?
Yes, housing. I went in there He even signed from a paper, they write from a paper and tell me how you can give, but they give like people they apply like before, and because me had a neighbor but move out, she did apply like 2002 or something like that. She get through, and she tell me to call in, and they tell me that I can't call in, that they go call me, and to now they never call me.
You actually grew up here?
We said we living in Hubuside and come out from road.
Why you had to move out?
Heading back very far to come out like to go school and company road and live right over there.
Across there?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is where you live with your family?
Yeah.
Okay. One family here?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have applied for house lot? Must go and apply for house lot so you can move from here. You like this area here? You like this situation? No. And you hope to get out one day? So why don't you apply so you can get out? Right? What's your name?
Ravi.
Ravi.
Yeah.
How old are you, Ravi?
43.
How many children you have?
5.
Okay. And where you work?
You walk sea. Fisherman.
Fisherman?
Yeah.
Across there is the Parika Sea Dam, and you can see the beautiful sunset already. That's the ferry waiting there for passengers. Okay, so this is the boat that's coming to take me across to the wharf. If not, I have to go in the water. I know, I can't go back how I came in. Oh, it's a little boat. Y'all pray for me.
Take care.
Okay, so I'm almost at my destination. Well, almost to the wharf where I'm getting off. They just dropped me off here on this wharf. And I'm heading out back now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm sure you get an idea now what other people go through. Look at the difficulty these people are facing in here. And it's not that they want to stay. And hopefully they will get through with the house lot and they can move out as soon as possible. They're so close to the sea, but this is the only place they can find to live for now because they cannot afford to pay the rent that they were paying before. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment because I'd love to have your feedback. And hit the notification button so you will not miss another video. We'll bring you more of these type of videos. These are real stories, real issues, and real struggle we're showing you. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.